Baby Monster, we go up. I don't think this needs an introduction. Let's get right into it, guys. Let's do this thing. It's been so long. That is so loud. Oh my god, my ears just got blasted. This reminds me of Jump. It's kind of like the introduction for Jump, but except it's like way more cinematic and crazy. Jump kind of felt more cartoony. This feels like some alien invasion movie, or Avengers, something similar to that. This is all done in Blender or some 3D animated software. Oh, that is badass. Dude, that is badass. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's a mission, like she's infiltrating some kind of base, and any spy thriller, if you look up a movie, the color correction and grading is always going to be like blue, green. So that kind of fits the theme perfectly. And then having the first POV, I think that's what they call it, the first, from video games, they do it all the time, like your first POV, third POV. Having that kind of shot is really nice. Maybe what they did was they just had the camera moving, and then this is fake, so this might not even be real. They could have actually made like someone holding a gun with their hands in Cinema 4D or Blender or Maya, one of the 3D animated softwares. Or, I mean, they literally just could have filmed her holding a gun, and basically what they do when they shoot the gun is they have like a fake animation. They can get assets online for it. Sometimes they'll like blur it when you're editing. They'll add like directional blurs, different kinds of blurs, just for a quick second. They'll remove it, add like a smoke effect. Pretty quick and easy. It's not too hard. Now that is dope. So they have a still shot, I'm guessing, of her, like completely still shot, or they're using a robotic camera, and then what they do is she stands here for one of the shots. They'll roto brush her and isolate her from the background, and then what they could do is like instantly make her disappear, and they're using some kind of like turbulent effect or warp effect to like warp the footage, and you could see it blurs a little bit. I don't know what effect that is. I really think it's like a warp or a turbulent. There also is something called a bulge effect. I don't know who makes these names up. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I was talking to my friend about this. They have some weird names with these editing things, but a bulge effect they could use where it makes it bigger or smaller. You could like really shrink it in. But this one's interesting because they kind of mask her out and then she disappears. So the attention to detail on this is divine. This reminds me a little bit of Silent Hill F. I don't know if you guys have played the game. I played it and it is amazing. I don't know if this is the correct culture. I'm still learning different cultures. So I got this from Japan actually. And some of you might actually know what this is. Learning about the culture. Basically, they bless these. This one is for good luck and money, basically good money. But they bless these. I'm pretty sure it's in Shinto temples and Shinto shrines, Buddhist temples. I'm still learning about all of it still. I'm just reading upon it. Now, is this Japanese or is this Korean? Because in Silent Hill F, I did see a lot of the fox masks and different animals, and it's really interesting to me, just the culture, and I want to learn more about it. So if I'm ever wrong about it, I'd love for someone to teach me who is in the culture. Good fast cutting. Oh, that is a sexy transition. We're so close into her eye. They fade out the background to a different shot, and then they keep the shot of her in the eye and they push it onto the sword and then fade it out. So like they're keyframing it, it stays there. That was a great transition, my guy. That is awesome. That was the best one so far. Nice. That's some crazy talent. She broke the arrow with the sword. Vocals? Okay. I know this is YG Entertainment. I'm well aware. I'm not stupid. But the production on this is like, what the hell? What the hell? They're throwing money into this. Like, this is straight up money. I mean, every shot of this is like cinematic. This feels like, I always say this, but dude, it's literally like watching a 3-minute movie every single time. Do you make more out of being in the music industry or the movie industry? There should be like data about that. There probably is online, but I'm curious, like, which one would be better to go into? Because music videos are easier to make in terms of like, you can get them out faster, but movies are, I don't know, I guess it just depends. I think that was a bonsai tree too. I think so. I like the clapping in the back. So they're doing like glitching right there. Yeah, you could see it. They kind of shake the footage and then they offset the RGB colors. It's a very, very common thing in editing. Then they have like a tracking box. All you do is you track her and then you just throw the box on. You add like a null in After Effects. It's like it's basically like a blank slate. Then you track her and then you add the tracking data onto that null, the entity, or whatever you call it. And then you can make this box easily by making a square, a rectangle with a very, very thin line. Then you pick whip it, meaning like parent it so it's gonna move with it. Or you can manually track it too. And then they do like a glitch offset right here. That's just like combining different footage layers of glitch effects and displacement maps, different kinds of effects. And yeah, looks really well done. They do not disappoint, ever. So. Her voice is so good. That is interesting. So she's getting up. It probably took too long for the video, so they cut on the motion and then she's already up. That's kind of interesting. And it works though because they're cutting on the motion. If she was kind of like stopping, then that shot would have looked weird. But they do it so well, and then they continue her going up the motion, then she stops. Is that Burrita? Oh my gosh, she looks really good. I might be wrong. Oh, that rap is that's a hard ass rap. Fighting scenes are hard to do. People have no idea. It's quick cutting. So they use a speed ramp and then they're doing quick cutting right there. I mean, like, think about it. Like, one shot right there, another shot right there. Lots of shaking too with the camera. And then they'll add more shake in post sometimes too. But yeah, cut right there. Or cut right there. Oh, and then look, they tilt the camera with the kick. Then they... she just slapped the shit out of him. Damn, just slapped him. Oh my god, this big giant muscular man, his biceps probably as big as my head, and then she just slapped the crap out of him. Damn right. Oh, that hurt. This is badass. Sniped. It's a headshot right there. Oh, that was such a good cut. I'm curious how they did that. I feel like they might have had her on like a rope and then they pulled her, or some kind of like string, then they pulled her. And then this is obviously all fake. So she's just sliding on the thing. And then they do that all, that's all VFX. Wow, that's sick. I love this set. This is gorgeous. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a bonsai tree. This is so beautiful. We saw those lanterns in Silent Hill F too. It was such a, guys, if you haven't played that game, it's really scary, but it's so great to Japanese culture. It's just so well made. Such a great game. I'd love to play stuff like that on this channel eventually, like games like that. Damn. Wow. That's definitely all CGI and VFX. That is awesome. This actually could be done. There's a plugin I use called Trap Code Particular. You can emulate particles basically in After Effects. I don't think they did it in After Effects, but you can emulate particles. So you could take actual like things like clips and all that and make them into particles with 3D models, but you would need the 3D models. So they would, and I don't think it's After Effects, but I could do something similar, but not to this level. This is very hard. This is like more, like I said, VFX artists and CGI people. And it's so cool because it's flashbacks of everything that just happened. That is impressive. Wow. Awesome. Here comes a high note. Reminds me of that Espa song a little bit. The girls or something. I hear those high notes. She screams. That was sick. Holy moly. My mind is blown. That was awesome. I loved it. I'm definitely gonna add that song on my Spotify. That was a banger. Holy crap, guys. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap up this video. I did want to give you guys a quick little update because I don't really want to make a specific video about it. I'm getting a surgery November 10th. So back a few months ago, I made a video about an issue I had going on and I wasn't sure what was happening, but now I know what's going on. So apparently after 5 years of suffering and dealing with this crap, oh my God, I found out from an ENT, which the first ENT didn't tell me because he was a bad doctor, but basically in my nose, like when I say bad, it's really S-curved. Like I've heard of people that have had deviated septums. I'm pretty sure 80% of humans get them. But for my case, it's a more of a rare case. So what has to happen is I just have to get like a surgery. They're gonna screw my nose up. They might have to break it and then like fix it. So I'm getting that November 10th and that's gonna fix all the issues I've been having because it's been hurting my throat, making my jaw clench, and we finally know what's happening after 5 long years of stress. A little update, just want to let you guys know I am okay. Thank God it's not anything bad. Like I've spent at least $20,000 to figure all this stuff out. It's been gnarly. I'm just grateful to be healthy, to know what's going on, and to be able to make videos for you guys and make content. It's the greatest thing in the world. And you know, I just truly can't thank you all enough. So that is what I'm going to be doing for the next month. And then I'll probably be dead for a month and I'll be back. With that being said, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe. We're trying to hit 100K here. Leave a like and I will see you all in the next video. Love you all.